Hey everybody, welcome back to Wallet Reset. Today we're going to talk about the 5 best e-commerce business models. Alright, so this is going to be probably a shorter video than normal. So make sure you're paying attention. This is going to go fairly quickly. Alright, so let me just go ahead and outline what they are, and then we're going to dive into a little bit of an example. So first things first, right? Number one, right, you have drop shipping. Alright? Drop shipping. All right. Number 2, wholesale. All right. Now this is also known as warehousing. Number 3, white label. Number 4 and number 5, shoot, I think I forgot what they were. Let me grab my notes. So yeah, manufacturing. And then the next one is subscriptions. Alright, so 1, we have drop shipping, 2, wholesaling, warehousing, 3, white labeling, 4, manufacturing, and 5, subscriptions. So an example of a drop shipping business, right? Just so you can kind of understand, let me go through a couple of examples. So a good example of a drop shipping business is, for example, if you're just starting out, this is probably the most viable one, but you might start out by looking on eBay, buying things, and then selling them again on Amazon. All right, and that would be an example of drop shipping. But essentially what drop shipping does is it makes it so that you are essentially just marketing products. You're not taking inventory, you're not doing anything. All you're doing is you're promoting a product, somebody makes a sale, you make a sale from the product, right? And then once the sale is made to you, you pay the person who, or the company that makes the product or sells the product to you, and then they deliver it to the person that ordered from you. That's dropshipping. You essentially are just the middleman. You collect money, you take the profit to yourself, and then you ship the next thing over. Dropshipping is basically where you should start if you plan on starting and you don't have any money really to get started. This is the fastest way to get up and running with an e-commerce business. All right. Number 2, warehousing and wholesaling. Warehousing, wholesaling means that you most likely are getting a fairly low dollar price with your goods. That means that you can also sell in bulk. You don't see warehouses that sell 1 or 2 at a time. They typically want to sell at least 100. Depending on what it is, some warehouses will sell less than 100, but depending on the product, they'll sell less than 100. If it's a larger product, they might sell 5 at the minimum, they might sell 20 at the minimum, so on and so forth. This is for someone who has a lot more money to play with out of pocket, because you have to actually buy the goods, get them shipped to you, hold them in a warehouse, and then ship them out whenever somebody makes a sale. All right. Next, you have white labeling. So white labeling is a different form of e-commerce, because what you're actually doing is you are using a product, right, that's already being made, right? And for example, this is done a lot in like the beauty industry. So like hand sanitizer, makeup, perfume, stuff like that. Essentially, all you do is you create a label, and you have the label put on to a product that's just mass produced. You have your own bottle maybe made, which is alcohol does that a lot. Your own bottle, your own sticker, so on and so forth, and then you sell that product as though it's your own, because it is your own, because the label is what's important. Manufacturing. Manufacturing is essentially where you take and you order parts, you put something together, and then you sell it. It's very simple to understand. This is labor intensive, very labor intensive, obviously, because you have to take parts, put them together, and then sell the completed work. So this is not where you want to start unless you have some serious skill and you can put things together quickly, or you know a way to maybe get cheaper labor, something like that. That might be where you would go. But you shouldn't start out there unless you just have a lot of know-how or you can make it very high quality. Finally, subscriptions. Subscriptions are a great way for you to actually make residual income with an e-commerce business. So with subscriptions, something like Dollar Shave Club or what is it, Blue Apron. Blue Apron is another subscription service where basically they send you something on a monthly basis, which allows them to order on a monthly basis or a weekly basis or however much they need to order to fulfill their orders to their customers. This means that the only thing they have to really worry about doing is getting the products and shipping the products, and then also getting new customers on board and making sure that they basically reduce the amount of people who leave over any given period of time. All right, so there are 5 different ways that you can use these business models and actually go about creating your business using certain product models. And so number 1, you can have one product, right? One product for an e-commerce business is a great way to get started, especially if you sell digital products, software, stuff like that. You can also do single categories. So for example, if you had a way to get t-shirts, right, and that's all you wanted to sell, one single t-shirt category is perfect. You can start there, and this is a cool way for you to actually build a lot of different products, but you don't have to worry about having lots and lots and lots of different things. It helps you to scale while also not worrying about how much product you have. Next, you have multiple categories. So something like Amazon, where they sell a bunch of different stuff, right? That's a multiple category store. Also, most other e-commerce stores that have shoes and accessories or let's say movies in different genres, right? That would be a good example. You also have affiliates, right? You can actually be an affiliate and have an e-commerce business. So you sell other people's products. And finally, you have a hybrid, which is like a mix of having a single category and also being an affiliate. Now, I will say this, in my opinion, right, because a hybrid business is really what you want your business to be. You don't ever want to be just one thing. So you might create one category of product, right, using either white labeling or drop shipping or manufacturing. But you always want to have more products to sell, especially as time goes on, right? This is Amazon's business model, basically. They use a mix of affiliate